Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and this is the NRSV Reference Edition in Burgundy Goatskin from Cambridge Bibles. So you may have already seen my review of the NRSV Reference Edition in brown cowhide from Cambridge Bibles. This is one of my all-time favorite Bibles. It is, I love everything about it. You can watch that video. I'll put a link here so you can check that one out. It's really, really gorgeous. I didn't really think that I needed its big brother, which is the Burgundy Goatskin edition. These Bibles are the exact same, but this one has the Apocrypha and it's bound in goatskin versus cowhide. I love this one so much, I didn't think I needed this one. And then a friend of mine had this and offered to trade me for another Bible that I had. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so they're slightly different. There's a few things that are different about them. The binding, the fact that it has the Apocrypha in it. These are all me practicing the excuses I'm going to give to my wife if she asks why I'm keeping both of them. And it's really beautiful. It's very similar in a lot of ways, but there are a few key differences. Gorgeous Bible. Let's take a look. Okay, this Bible comes with your standard two-piece Cambridge box. There's all the information on the back. It also comes with their two little cards about what you're getting with their Bibles. And there it is. I wasn't sure what I was going to think about this Burgundy Goatskin. I'm not a big red Bible person in general, but this is really great. It's not too red. It's kind of got this really warm, dark color to it. You see the gold Holy Bible popping off there from the top. Remember, the one with the brown cowhide was more of a rose gold, so this is more of a true gold. Over here on the side, Holy Bible, New Revised Standard Version, Apocrypha. This does have the Apocrypha. That's one difference. And then Cambridge. You see it's not raised hubs, but tooled hubs. I'll come back to that in a second. Just really, really nice. As far as the goatskin goes, it's super floppy. Great liner. It's a little bit, you know, they have those shiny liners on the Clarion and other Bibles. This one's not, it's got a little bit more texture to it. It doesn't feel exactly like that. Look at that corner work. Interesting. So you have tooled hubs, really lovely grained goatskin, great corner work. What does this remind you of? Does it remind you of an Allan Bible? That's one of the first thing I thought when I was like, man, this feels like an Allan Bible. Now, this is awesome. So, like the brown cowhide, it says printed and bound by Lego in Italy, right? Flip to the back cover, hand bound in goatskin by Ludlow Binders. So for you Allan fans, you know that Ludlow is one of the binders that binderies that is used by Allan. So this is very much it feels like a hybrid between a Cambridge and an Allan Bible. It's got that really nice look and feel of what they're doing, which honestly, let's be honest, the NRSV Reference Edition from Cambridge is really unlike any of their other reference Bibles. The New Topaz, the Clarion, the Pitt Minion. It's kind of its own thing in the NRSV world, and I really like that. But it's got that Allan kind of vibe to it. As far as size goes, this Bible is 6 1/8 inches wide at the text block and 8 1/4 inches tall. So it's the exact same size as the other one, but it is a little bit thicker because of the Apocrypha. It's about 1 7/8 inches, so just a hair under 2 inches thick. So it's a good sized Bible. I really like it. By the way, it does come with these two burgundy ribbons that match. There you go. You can kind of see it. It's really, really great color. Opening it up here, it's edge lined and Smith sewn, so you're getting really good high quality construction. It does have gold art gilding. It's real faint. I wouldn't even call that red, but you see the difference when you open it up. Presentation page, super clean. This Bible has that really clean, simple feel to it. There's your title page. Again, it's the NRSV Reference Edition, not bound by Lego in Italy, but it's printed in Italy, and they've got a really great reputation. On your material up front, your note to the reader from the translation committee, and then we get into the Hebrew scriptures, commonly called the Old Testament. There's Genesis 1. Now it will lay flat. Because it's such a thick Bible, it does tend to do this a little bit, but you can kind of push back and get a square-on read of the page when you want to. Really easy to read. You can kind of see here the setup is it's a 2-column text with center column references. They have bold numbers in here so you can kind of find your place really easily. There's nice spacing in the cross references. If you're a cross-reference user, this is really easy to use. The footnotes are down here at the bottom of each page. So however you want to do that. That's what the poetry looks like when you get into there you go, the rest of the text. Really easy to read. It's just a hair under a 9-point font. It's 8 3/4, but it's really comfortable to read. I would say, as I did with the other Bible, that it kind of jumps off the page and it feels a little bit bigger. Than that, it's line matched, so I don't know what the GSM is. Cambridge often doesn't list that directly, but it feels like a nice at least 28 to 32 GSM paper, and it feels really great, and it's easy to read. I'm not distracted. Obviously, there's a little bit in there, but it's not bad at all. With this edition that has the Apocrypha, you go from, You go from Malachi, you get a blank page, kind of has a little bit of separation into the Apocrypha, and you can see they start the numbers over at number 1. I grew up in a tradition, evangelical Christianity, where we didn't use the Apocrypha very much, so it's nice to have a Bible that has it in there, so I can do a little bit of exploring. I also like that in this edition, at the end of the Apocrypha, they give you some special maps that are relevant to the Apocrypha. So just on Bible paper, black and white, just as you're reading, you can kind of reference in there. Then we go into the New Testament, and again, starts the page number all over again. Look at that, just a really nice, easy to read, very beautiful, classic, streamlined Bible. Excellent quality, looks absolutely fantastic. If you're an NRSV fan, there's not a lot of options out there, and so it's good to have some really beautiful options. This Bible doesn't have a concordance. Instead, it has a glossary. So, slightly different way to study. If you have a great concordance in another Bible nearby, this is a really great tool to use both of those side by side, different ways. Look stuff up when you're thinking about it, and you're reading names, particularly of people and places that you might not be as familiar with. And then we get to the end, and we have the well-known set of Cambridge Bible maps. This is a glossier, thicker cardstock paper. I like it better when Bible maps are on a coated matte Bible paper, but these look good. They're done well. Cambridge is known for having great maps. So the full 15 set, couple pages of cardstock, and then back to the back. Gorgeous Bible. If you're an NRSV fan, if you want to become an NRSV fan, this is an expensive Bible. I'll put some links below to where you can check it out, but it's very high quality. I am impressed with it. I would not say that it is replacing the brown cowhide as my favorite NRSV, but I'm really impressed with it and glad that I was able to check it out and review it. So there you have it, the NRSV Reference Edition in Burgundy Goatskin. Beautiful Bible, well made. I absolutely love it. You can see more about this Bible at BibleReviewBlog.com. I've got a full write-up there, some great photos. Definitely check out Bible Review Blog on Instagram and Facebook. And while you're here on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below. I'd love to talk to you about this or any of the other Bibles you see here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.